Hello, welcome back. Jessica here. So on my left hand, I have my letter D for Dots Mani. I'll put that up in the cards. I already did my dip powder application, so I used the AVVA Nails Hot Chocolate Stocking Stuffer set from last year. And this mani was suggested by Nail Addict She. On my letter B suggestion video, she said B for brown fall nails. It is still fall, of course, so I didn't want to let that go by, fall go by without doing some brown fall type nails. So I thought this hot chocolate set would be perfect, so I'm just going through the colors. This was last year's set, which actually consists of 4 colors. So there's also, besides that cream like flat like no shimmer cream color, there's also a brown that has no shimmer to it. I didn't use that one today. I did use the brown that has a shimmer. So you can see I'm going to go in with my I'm going to actually chrome one of those nails that I did the brown shimmer, but actually before I do the chrome base, I'm going to apply base coat to all except for the cream colored nail. So my pinky, my thumb, and my middle finger are going to remain as is. So I'm just going to base coat and top coat those and cure in between, of course. And then I'm going to do something a little extra on my index finger and my ring finger. So we'll get to that in a moment. So I did want to just talk a little bit also about Nail Addict She does have a YouTube channel, so go check her out and let her know that I sent you. She does a lot of nail art and nail videos as well, so definitely go check her out. And thank you for doing so if you choose to. So when I showed the color before, I also showed the inside of the lid that has that piece of the seal inside. So you could see when it's a really fine shimmer color like that, you can also chrome. Usually you can chrome those types of colors as well. So that's what I wanted to do on my index finger. And then we'll do something a little different on the ring finger. So I'm just going to finish the other 3 nails with the top coat for a moment and then cure, and then we'll get into the rest. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into my chroming on the index finger. I am going to use a chroming base, which is a gel product from iGel Beauty. However, you could also do this with your regular gel base coat, but I probably would only cure that for about 10 to 15 seconds and then go ahead and chrome instead of doing like a full 30 or 60 seconds. It'll just work better if you do it that way. So I did apply my chrome base. I'm going to cure that for about 30 seconds or so, and then I'm just going to go ahead and dip into that dip powder and use my eyeshadow applicator to kind of rub that in so you get that chrome look. So I just also wanted to mention that I did do 3 layers of this dip powder and as well as a layer of clear. So even though I did 3 layers of dip powder just as the shimmer look, the way it looks on my thumb and my pinky, you don't even see that underneath that chrome effect. You just have that real nice golden kind of color on that nail. So I really love how that came up, and using those really fine shimmers like that and chroming them, it just kind of, you know, gives you a whole other look with a lot of your colors that you probably already have. So I just thought it was a nice complement to the other colors. So I'm just kind of showing, like, that's the color without the chrome, just with the top coat on it. It's still a really pretty shimmer, but it's really pretty chromed too. It looks so different. So I'm just going to gently kind of brush off any excess powder, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply base coat so that later when I apply my top coat to that nail, it still has something to stick to instead of just applying top to that chrome finish. I probably could have just went in and did top coat on this nail too, but I waited until after I did my ring finger. So either way, it doesn't really matter. So for my ring finger, I kind of wanted to do another plaid nail. I did do a plaid nail last year, so I will put that up in the cards for you if you want to check that one out. It was a little bit more of a wintry, almost going towards Christmas look, because I did red, green, and black for the plaid colors. So this one is just a little bit more fall. So I'm actually going to do a chrome stamp. So I did try to do this last year and it just didn't come out, but I didn't have an actual chrome powder. So that iGel Beauty powder, it's not an acrylic powder like your dip powders are, but you do want to use an old stamper that you don't care about kind of ruining or discoloring, because what I'm actually going to do is use my eyeshadow applicator to pick up some of that chrome powder, and I'm applying that chrome powder right onto the stamper. So even if you wash your stamper afterward with soapy water to clean it, it'll take off that chrome powder, but it's going to be cloudy and discolored. So it's going to be, you can still stamp with it, it'll pick up the stamps and everything, but you're going to have a harder time seeing exactly where you're placing the stamp. So just make sure it's a stamper you don't really care about kind of, ruining. So I'm going to go ahead and use my black stamping polish to pick up the plaid stamp on my plate there. And like I said, I did try to do this last year, and it kind of took a little getting the hang of it. Kind of, if you apply like your gel base coat or a sticky base coat, all of that chrome powder is going to transfer over as well. So you're just going to have a chrome nail. It's not gonna be just the stamp part that's chrome. So basically what I'm really going for, and I'm gonna apply this to the dry nail, so it's just the dip powder after filing. I didn't put anything else on that nail, and only the stamp with that chrome powder transferred over. I probably should have let that dry for a moment or so, and then very gently brushed away some of that excess powder that's on the nail, and it may have had more of a chrome kind of finish than it kind of has like a glittery look kind of finish to it currently. But also when I went in with my base coat, you'll see that I keep kind of looking at my nail and trying to look at it, because I think some of the powder kind of smeared a little bit, but it's really hard to tell. So I didn't wipe it off and try to fix it, because I couldn't really tell if it did or not. It just kind of looked like it smeared. So I think if I just gently wiped off some of the excess powder, that may not have happened. But I'll try again in the future and see how it works. If that works, kind of wiping off some of the powder. So you can see I'm trying to see if it looks like it's smeared, and like I said, I think if you look really, really close, it kind of did a little bit, but it's very hard to see. So I didn't really worry about it too much. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up with my top coat on my index finger and my ring finger, and then we'll be on to the cuticle oil. Alright, so I did the final cure for 60 seconds. I really love how that chrome stamping came out, and I really love how the chrome nail came out with the dip powder, and I love just seeing the difference between how that powder looks shimmery like on my thumb versus the index finger. So I keep looking at it. I love how it came out. And I was mentioning before too, this was last year's Referral Nails Hot Chocolate Stocking Stuffer. They do have it out again this year, except it's only 3 colors. So I think it's the shimmer brown, the cream color, and then that chunkier glitter. So definitely go check them out if you wanted to snag that set as well as, and they also have a bunch of new stocking stuffer sets as well, so that's pretty cool to kind of get multiple colors. But let me know what you think of this mani. Go check out Nail Addict She's YouTube channel as well and check out her videos. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below because I love hearing from all of you. And until next time, bye for now.